Hey guys, I'm Rhoda and welcome to WaterBaby Tarot presented by Bomispirit. I'm doing the Pisces readings for men and masculine energies. I was guided to start doing readings for men, masculine energies. So I'm just doing it, just going with the flow, and honestly, I'm liking it so far. Really liking it so far. So let's go ahead and get into it. Keep in mind there's no bashing of men here. I'm not going to tolerate that stuff. So if you try, I'm just going to block you. Honestly, so just keeping it real with you guys, just keeping it real. Keep in mind, this doesn't have to be just for men. It can also be masculine energy that you relate to, okay? I know a lot of you already understand how that works, but if you're new, we all have masculine, feminine energy, but like I said, I was guided to do these for men, but I am encompassing masculine energy in this, okay? So it's gonna be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Keep in mind, these are general as I'm tapping into the Piscean masculine male collective. If it resonates with you, it resonates with you, and that's awesome, then it's for you. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just wasn't your message. But let's go ahead and get into this. Oh, if you're new to tarot, please check out the link below for how to interpret tarot as a viewer, so you can kind of get a little crash course what signs you should watch and all that stuff, because we do get some newbies all the time. All right, Pisces. So when I was meditating on your energy, I'm not surprised. I got this very lighthearted, fantastical, dreamy, like really dreamy energy. I feel like you're lost in fantasy right now. I feel like you're lost in what could be and like what you would really love to happen, and you're getting lost in that. And that's not a bad thing. Oh, I thought it was a spider. It wasn't. It was just like a string. Anyway, sorry. It's not a bad thing. I think it's actually a really effective tool to manifest. However, Pisces, sometimes, hold on. Speaking of Pisces, he's a Pisces. Come here. Come here. Can you not, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. I love you. Where was I? Sometimes a fantasy, especially for Pisceans, because you guys are so good at it and you guys are so intuitive and you're so visionary, that it could kind of become a little bit of an escape for you. And I feel like that's what's happening. It's like you're getting lost in what you want in the dream and the fantasy, but you're not making it a reality. Like, you're not putting that in your physical reality. You're just getting lost in that, in the actual daydreaming of it. I felt this sting of pain though. I did feel that. This could be why you're getting lost, and like, it's escapism. I just gotta be honest. You are getting lost in escapism in what it is you want. And this, again, it's not a bad thing. It's just, I feel like you're using it to like literally escape your pain or escape the reality of a situation. I feel like you can really turn a situation around or bring a lot of light and happiness and joy into a situation. So I mean, this is about a relationship, but again, you're avoiding that because the fantasy feels a lot better than your reality right now. But your fantasy can be reality. You just gotta go and make it happen, right? You just gotta go and make it happen. You just gotta put it in your physical reality, but there's avoidance. I can feel it. There's a major avoidance there. Some of you, this is like a very small subgroup. Some of you are getting really frustrated with the collective. I don't know who this is for, but it's for somebody who like wants like this kind of confirmation. So like I feel like it could even be one person, but I feel like it's more than one person, but it could just be one. Anyway, babbling. You're getting really frustrated that the collective can't see. It's like such a Piscean problem. Like, why can't the collective see and understand? Why can't they understand? Why can't they understand? They just gotta do it. They just gotta do it. But I feel like you're kind of getting lost in the fantasy of what could be too. Like, maybe you're putting in reality, but I feel like mostly this collective I'm tapped into is not. You're getting lost in your fantasy and you're just kind of living there. Who are you talking to? He was talking to somebody. You're just kind of living there because it feels better than what's going on in your reality right now. But I'm telling you, you can make that your reality. You just don't see that right now, okay? So that being said, let's get into it. I'm gonna use Crystal Visions as your primary. Any messages for my Piscean men? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I just heard Scorpio super loud. Whoa, super loud. So if you guys know Scorpio, you could have that in your chart. It's for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Or my Piscean masculine energies. Any messages for my Piscean men? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For my Piscean masculine energies. Any messages for my Piscean men, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, or my Piscean masculine energies? What's up, Clyde? Sorry, I don't mean to be so distracted by it. Any messages for my Piscean men? Ooh, got a couple cards. So we have Two of Wands in reverse, Aries energy, Six of Pentacles, Taurian energy, and then we have the Hangman in reverse, Piscean energy. Six of Pentacles usually involves other people. It's a card of balance and giving and reciprocity. It can also be a card of justice here. I feel like you want to be dealing with someone or someone's, and I get this as part of your fantasy with the Hangman in reverse. I am feeling that it's part of your fantasy, but the Two of Wands, there's indecisiveness or like a hesitation to kind of like make a decision to make that happen. I'm just getting hesitancy. Like you're doing it and then you kind of pull back and you want to do it, but you pull back. But it's something you want. It's making you very restless. All of a sudden I got very anxious and restless when I tapped into that energy. The Fool. Oh, I like it. Aries energy. Could also be Aquarius because this is a Uranus card. The Fool is taking a risk and a leap of faith. You want to do this. Again, I'm still feeling the hesitancy, but you want to do this. You want to jump into your dreams is what I just heard. Ooh, the Devil in reverse. Capricorn energy. You want to dive into your dreams and out of your nightmares. Wow, that's like such a phrase. Who am I talking to? That is such a phrase here. That's the escapism. Devil in reverse. Again, the fantasy has been serving as a way for you to escape your reality. It's like, it's almost so real and tangible in your fantasies because you're so visual and you are so much of like you embody the higher consciousness that you can actually live there in your reality. Like in there, but not in reality. You guys know what I'm getting. You guys know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say here. But the Fool and the Devil in reverse, again, I feel like you really want this to be your existence, but there's hesitancy. I can feel it. There's hesitancy. You might not believe it's actually possible. You might not be sure how to make it happen, but you know exactly what you want because it's literally your fantasy that you escape to. But the escapism, it's not helping your physical reality all that much. And I think you're recognizing that. Any other messages for my Piscean men, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, or for my Piscean masculine energies? A couple more cards. All right. Oh, Pisces, you're all over the place. Ace of Cups in reverse with the Six of Swords in reverse, Aquarian energy. And then we have, ooh, the Hierophant, Taurian energy with the Seven of Pentacles, more Taurian energy. Lots of Taurus going on over there. That's investment. That's investment in putting something in your physical reality. So I like that where we're ending. I like where we're ending because this is like tangibly making something happen or attempting to do something after a lot of back and forth. Being in my daydreams, being in reality. Oh, can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? This Ace of Cups in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. This doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel good at all. That Six of Swords in reverse, it just feels like you're not really having peace of mind because you're not living out your fantasy in your reality. You're using it as a way to escape your reality. Some of this could even be about actually indulging in substances or like, you know, the physical realm version of escapism. Okay? we'll say it that way. Some of it is definitely about that and needing to break away from that. Some of this is about a lost love situation. Some of you guys are drinking a lot. I am feeling that. Some of you guys are drinking a lot. Be careful of that. Overall energy, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Pisces, could also be water or fire. There's that sting, the Ten of Swords. Gemini energy. High Priestess, Piscean energy, also Gemini for me as a reader. With the Wheel of Fortune, wow, Jupiter energy, all this intuitive energy. And the Moon in reverse, Pisces, could also be Cancer. With the Star, Aquarian energy, ooh, and then we got the Emperor, Mars, Aries, Scorpio, also Taurus for me as a reader. So let's go over this overall energy, because this is like almost like overload of higher consciousness energy. So with the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Swords, again, this is the sting of the pain that I was feeling with you, which is why you're not acting and putting your fantasies into your reality. You're using your fantasies to escape. But what I really like though, what I really like is this, like the energy that comes up here with the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. Whoa. You, again, it's like, yeah, you're using your fantasies to escape your reality because you're feeling such pain there, which is why you're not acting in your reality. You're taking action on it, but your intuition's screaming at you to do it. Your intuition's screaming at you like, things can be so good. You can change this. You can put this into your reality. Your intuition's screaming that at you. Then we have the Moon in reverse with the Star, with the Emperor. This isn't just healing, this is enlightenment, and this is happiness. This is making your fantasies real. This is a dream come true energy. You want this, your intuition's telling you you can have this. It's just, you just gotta get through the sting of the pain. And I get it, Pisces, I get it. But you just gotta get through the sting of the pain here to make it possible. Wow, this is a very interesting reading. Okay, let's get into this a little bit. Oh, where to start, where to start, where to start. The Six of Pentacles is intriguing me because I feel like that's like the yearning to kind of make it happen, but I do feel a lot of hesitancy still wrapped up in this, okay? But let's look at the Six of Pentacles. We'll do Tarot Illuminati. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles, please. I'm hearing Taurus really loud. Tell me about Six of Pentacles for Pisces, not Taurus, for Pisces. Tell me about Six of Pentacles for Pisces. So, Pisces men, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Piscean masculine energies. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles for my Piscean men, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Piscean masculine energies. You can have it. Oh my God, Pisces, you can so have it. You can have it. Tell me the Six of Pentacles. Tell me the Six of Pentacles for my Piscean men, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and Piscean masculine energies. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles, please. Yeah. Ten of Wands, the burden of reality. This is actually what I'm getting with that Sag energy. The burden of reality and this sting. I keep getting this sting. I don't know what the sting is about. It could be that you've gone through some kind of ending, but it just feels like pain to me. To be honest, it just feels like pain. The pain of your reality. For some, it's actually the pain of existence. Some of you guys are really, really energetically sensitive. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Again, wanting to make your fantasies real. Wanting to make your fantasy, put your fantasies in reality, but this hesitancy to do it. King of Swords, Aquarian energy, could also be Gemini or Libra. I like that the King of Swords is here. Yeah, I like that the King of Swords is here. King of Swords is very knowledgeable. They know what they want. They know how to do something. The Ten of Wands with the King of Swords, it's almost like you feel like it's going to be really hard to actually do it or pull it off. It's almost like you think, okay, sorry. It's like, because there's fantasy and there's reality, right? But fantasy is also our dreams and our wishes. And again, with the Moon in reverse, with the Star and the Emperor, you can totally make that reality, and you know it, especially with the High Priestess and Wheel of Fortune. You know it. You totally know it. Hold on, cards are falling out of my hand. It's like the burden of knowledge, though. It's going to require a lot of work. It's going to require a lot of effort. And to be honest, you're in pain right now. Don't forget you're in pain. You're in some kind of pain here. So you're already in pain and you're like, well, it's going to require a lot of me. That's going to require a lot of work. Hesitant. Let me just live it out in my mind because that's a lot easier. Like that's actually what I'm getting with that. So again, you logistically, especially you're coming up as the Emperor as well, you have the logistics. You have the logistics. You got the creative, emotional aspect of this. You have the intuitive part of this. You got all the tools to make it happen. It's just going to be hard. And whatever pain you're in, I think you need to deal with and process because that's prohibiting you. That's prohibiting you. That's making you go escape in your mind and in your fantasy versus making it real. Tell me more with the Six of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles, please, for Piscean men, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and Piscean masculine energies. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Nine of Swords. Gemini energy. I don't know what hurt you, Pisces, but it must have been bad. It just feels heavy and it feels like a constant stinging. A constant stinging. Oh, so I heard Scorpio earlier, so maybe a Scorpio hurt you. Again, you have the know-how of how to do it, but you're just like, it's going to require so much of me. I'm in pain. It's easier to live it out in my mind. Reality is painful right now. People are painful right now. I do think you're taking on energy of the collective because the way it's overwhelming you is kind of intense. Yeah, and then we have the Emperor in reverse. Mars energy, Aries, Scorpio, also Taurus from user reader with the Devil upright, Capricorn energy. There's the escapism. Again, we do have the Fool after this with Devil in reverse. So I think you're going to break away from the escapism and the intoxication of that, like the temptation to just live out your fantasies in your mind. Some of you, it's actually, what's the word I'm looking for? Manifesting in your environment in the form of drinking. I'm getting a lot of drinking, a lot of that. Or a lot of substance use to aid your escapism into your fantasy. Because Emperor in reverse, it's like you can't get up and do it. You can't get up and do it. You're really burdened. You're really stressed. Nine of Swords, excuse me. Nine of Swords are a lot of like illusionary concerns as well. Again, I feel like your environment's too much. You are taking on a lot of information in your environment psychically and energetically. Don't forget what you also have here. High Priestess with the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon in reverse with the Star, and the Emperor. That's a lot of intuitive, higher consciousness, knowing, sensitivity. Not to mention you're also the Nine of Cups in reverse and you've got this pain going on. Some of you are actually feeling the pain of the collective and it's making it very difficult to live in reality, let alone implement your fantasy in reality, okay? And you're escaping. You're escaping to some kind of codependency. For some of you, the codependency is your actual fantasy and you're just living there instead of living in reality. It's got a hold of you with this energy. Overall, we have the Moon in reverse. Piscean energy, also Cancer for me as a reader. Magician, Mercurial energy, so Virgo, Gemini, also Aquarius, Scorpio for me as a reader. Divine Masculine energy, that Ten of Swords again. Okay, we're looking at the Ten of Swords, Gemini energy. That's the sting that I'm feeling. That's the pain that I'm feeling. You're recognizing how much pain you're in. Ah! Oh. Sorry, he like almost knocked over my drinks all over the cards. Oh, you kitty cats. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I was about to be mad. That would not have been cute on camera. Clyde, I almost called him Pisces. Clyde, please get down. Give me a second, guys. Hey, please. Please. Thank you. Oh my God. Anyway, let's look at this Ten of Swords. Let's look at this pain. Again, I feel like it's actually the collective, but you might have been stung by someone. Again, I keep wanting to use the word stung. It might have been a Scorpio. But let's look at the Ten of Swords. That cat. Sorry, that like I got my heart pumping. Do I want to use traditional or do I want to use Kipper? Traditional. Okay. We're going to go with Honest Truth. Time with this Ten of Swords for Pisces. For my Pisces men, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And Piscean masculine energies. Time with the Ten of Swords. Swords for my Piscean men, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And Piscean masculine energies. Tell me this Ten of Swords, please. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Hearing the word forgiveness. Telling me with the Ten of Swords. This is so interesting. Two of Wands. I just heard evasive. Aries energy with the Page of Swords. This is a weird energy. Okay. I actually don't know what to make of this yet. I almost never struggle like this. Let's get more cards out. That's so weird. I like literally all of a sudden feel like the information just stopped. This is a weird energy attached to the Ten of Swords. Some of the Ten of Swords. It's almost like struggle over a choice. But it's pain. I can feel it. It's pain. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Oh. I just got an energy. It's almost like pain of like... Sorry, that's on Do Not Disturb. I don't know why it's making noise. For some of you, there's almost a sense of like this pain of being two different people. Being someone who's enslaved to codependencies and escapism and fantasy, not being able to handle reality. Oh, this is getting deep. Not being able to handle reality. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And being someone who is strong and enlightened and can handle it. It's like, it's going to sound so strange because I feel like this is how someone's thinking of it. It's not how I'm thinking of it, but this is like how I channel, right? Someone's looking at it and looking at themselves like being the weakest version of myself or the strongest person of myself. Like the strongest me or the weakest me. And it's causing a lot of pain. And I did hear the word forgiveness. Ten of Pentacles. Virgo energy. It's interesting it's causing pain. This masculine energy is feeling this, which I do feel like is you. You're feeling this massive pain because it's almost like you feel like the weakest version of yourself when you want to be the strongest version of yourself, which is living out your dreams and having this Ten of Pentacles, having it all. But it requires you to do the work. That's what it is. It requires you to do the physical work, and that stresses you out. That makes you feel like you can't do it because you have this devil energy that you're enslaved to, which is your escapism, and for some it's a codependency addiction problem. Okay, making more sense now. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. For my Pisces men, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and Piscean masculine energy. I gotta be honest, there is a little bit of like, and it's not a judgment, and I'm just feeling this, and it's not for everybody, but like letting yourself be the weakest you because it's easier. Because you still get to live out your fantasy in your mind, but putting it in reality requires you to put in effort and a lot of work and be really strong, and to also break away from this codependency issue. Being weak is easier. And I think that knowing that is causing you a lot of pain because some of you are choosing it or have chosen that for a while. And there's some shame going on there. Just got to forgive yourself with that. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Overall energy, we have the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Taurian energy. Nine of Swords in reverse, Gemini. Could also be air or fire. Yeah, geez, man. Five of Cups, Scorpionic energy. Ooh, and now we got a Queen of Swords in reverse. Libra energy could also be air or water. So there is someone who's been lost to you because of this energy. Yeah, I gotta be honest. So those of you resonating with this, masculine energy, Piscean men, in the way that I'm reading it, it seems like you lost someone or lost the investment of someone because You chose your codependencies. You chose this part of you. There was a crossroads moment. I could be the weakest version of me, or I can be the strongest. No in between. I'm getting there's like no in between. A little bit of extremism thinking with that. But with the Page of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, you could have had this Ten of Pentacles with this Queen. You might have had it with this Queen as well, and might have like lost it or had like a divorce situation because of that. Keep in mind, you got a true pair situation going on with the King and Queen of Swords. But to make this a reality, it would have required work and effort, a lot of work on your part, and you know that, and you're really worried and scared about it because of these codependencies that you have, or just the sheer escapism. Fantasies easier, fantasies easier, fantasies easier. Again, some of you have actual addictions going on that I don't think this Queen knew about. And this is you choosing the weakest you. That's your perception. And so that's not like how I want to say it because it sounds so judgmental, and it's not, but that's how it's being looked at. That's how someone's perceiving it within themselves. I can either be the weakest me or the strongest me. I'd rather be the weakest me because it's easier until it's not. This is choosing the strong. This is choosing strength. This is choosing to break away from this. I keep feeling all of a sudden this like hidden addiction. Tempted to look at the, well, I guess actually I'm really tempted to look at the Devil, but now I'm going to overanalyze. Let's look at the Fool. Let's look at the Fool, because that's where that's choosing the other path. That's choosing the stronger path, choosing to have your wishes come true. Okay, have your fantasy and your reality. Yeah, but let's look at the Fool. Let me use Gilded for this one. I'm at the Fool for my Piscean Moon, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and Piscean masculine energies. So I'm at the Fool. So I'm at the Fool. So I have the Fool for my Pisces. Ooh, Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. Tell me more about the Fool. That's too many cards. Tell me more about the Fool. Sorry, they're bringing my attention back here. For some of you, this dependency is actually a relationship. Some of you, there's a person tied up in that. Tell me about the Fool. For my Piscean men, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. My Piscean masculine energies. Tell me more about the Fool. Ooh, hold on a second. Did I? Oh, no, that's fine. Oh, my. Oh, the deck turned around in my hand. Wow, Page of Cups. God, I feel this indecision again. Do I do it? Do I not do it? Do I do it? Do I not do it? Do I do it? Do I not do it? Do I live in denial or do I be honest? Do I live in denial or do I be honest? Do I live in fantasy or do I actually put this in my reality? Tell me more about the Fool. Well, we have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. Could also be earth or water. Tell me more about the Fool. I feel like this is someone not giving you any energy right now. Someone you feel closed off to. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. You feel like this person let you go. Tell me about the Fool. Oh, geez. King of Cups in reverse, Scorpionic energy. Could also be water or air. Yeah, I was feeling a lot of Scorpio energy. This person might have stung you. You feel like this person let you go, and you're debating if you should say something or not say something. Say something or not say something. For some of you, it's about, do I be honest about the addiction problem that I have? Should I be honest about my escapism problem? And for some of you, should I be honest that there's another person in my life that I'm attached to, and it would require a lot of work for me to get away? Some of you, it's definitely about that here, but you're deciding if you should be honest with them or not and come clean about that. Tell me about the Fool. Ooh, King of Swords, Aquarian energy. Could also be Gemini or Libra. Again, I do feel like this is your energy. where you're being very clear-headed. You do understand how to do this. You understand what's required of you to make your fantasies real, to have your dreams come true, to have your wishes come true. And it seems like for a lot of you, it is relating to this queen who is no longer giving you energy, who you feel has let you go. And you're like, do I just come clean? Do I just come clean? Do I just come clean? If I want this to happen, I just got to come clean, or I just have to be honest with how I feel. Some of you, it's like, some of you, it's not an addiction thing, but that's just coming in so strong. Some of you, it's just really coming clean about how you feel, like how much pain you're in over this, or how overwhelmed you are and how scared you are, and how it's like, reality is painful for me right now. My reality is painful for me right now because of what I'm tied to or any addictions I have. Others, it's just overwhelming because you're really sensitive and you're like, do I just tell them? Over energy, we got the 7 of Swords. Aquarian energy, Hermit in reverse, Virgo. Judgment in reverse, fire energy, also scorpionic energy for me as a reader. Yeah, that devil energy that you keep escaping to, whether it's an actual addiction or a person, or it's just your own fear and like the pain of reality forcing you to like be like, oh my God, I can't do this. That's really sabotage this. And with judgment in reverse, it's like you're living with the pain of that. You're living with the pain of the loss. You're living with the pain of what it's done in your reality and how it's affected your relationship with this person. You feel like you made a mistake in choosing the path where you kind of just let this control you, or let this overcome you, let this overpower you. And again, I just feel like you weren't honest with how you were feeling or what you were battling. Some of you guys, again, battling an addiction or even a person. You're wondering if you should come clean because you have no peace with what's going on. But with the Hierophant, the 7 of Pentacles, I feel like this is a tangible investment. So let's see what's going on here. This is like trying to do something in your physical reality, like trying to anchor something in or commit or get some form of commitment going on here. Some kind of sense of obligation, just making it real. Let's look at the 7 of Pentacles. And then we'll wrap this up with an oracle card. Not a decks I want to use. Can you tell? I'm like, I don't know what deck I want to use. I don't know. Actually, we'll do Legacy. I haven't done Legacy in a while. This one's on its last leg, though. Talking about 7 of Pentacles for my Piscean men, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Talking about 7 of Pentacles for my Piscean men, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Talking about the 7 of Pentacles for my Piscean men, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I was like, oh, no wonder it felt light. I love cards over there. All right, I'm going to keep shuffling them. Plan the 7 of Pentacles. For Piscean men, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Piscean masculine energies. Tell me the 7 of Pentacles. Tell me the 7 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, the 7 to the 8, beautiful. Virgo energy. Again, it's like putting in effort, putting in a lot of effort to make something tangible, real, physical. Tell me about the 7 of Pentacles. Tell me about the 7 of Pentacles. I keep getting the sense of shame with this 10 of Swords. Sorry, I gotta talk about this because it's not for all of you, but this is some of you. It's like, I heard, what man do I want to be? I literally heard that. What man do I want to be? There's like, I can just get this sense of shame. There's a lot of like beating yourself up over this. It does seem like you chose the devil over somebody and over a 10 of Pentacles situation. Again, this could be a relationship you're tied to. Some of you, it's an addiction going on. Others, it's just your fear of putting in the work, of making something real. And you have a lot of pain of being in your reality, which to be honest, I feel like that's for those who are actually very psychically sensitive, okay? It's not an excuse, I just feel that. Tell me about the 7 of Pentacles. And you want to come clean, but you're wondering if you should. And you feel like this person's really let you go and really shut off emotionally from you. Talking about the Seven of Pentacles, you feel like you lost them already. So some of you might not try because you feel like you've already lost the battle or you've already lost that opportunity. I think you should still try. Talking about Seven of Pentacles for my Piscean men, so Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and Piscean masculine energies. Talking about Seven of Pentacles. Talking about Seven of Pentacles. King of Swords in reverse. Aquarian energy, could also be Gemini or Libra. Over energy, Emperor in reverse, Mars, so Aries, Scorpio, also Taurus, Muse reader, Divine Masculine energy, Five of Pentacles, Taurian energy, beautiful, the Temperance card, Sag energy, that's healing, and the Sun, Leo energy, a new beginning. So the Seven of Pentacles and the Hierophant energy, you're doing a lot of reevaluation of yourself. All right, a lot of analyzation of yourself, of how you could have done things better, or if there's another way to really make this happen, and doing that very tangible, realistic, practical look at yourself, you're actually healing. You're healing that pain, you're healing that Ten of Swords, and it's giving you a new shot at happiness. Whether you approach this queen or you just go and try to make it happen in another way for yourself and have a new perspective on how that looks. But this is actually taking steps to making your physical reality better and improving it, but being realistic with yourself, being honest with yourself about whatever this devil energy is, whether it is an actual addiction, or escapism with substances, or an actual relationship that's keeping you held back that you haven't been honest about. Because I keep getting this whole like, I should just tell them, I should just tell them, I should just tell them. Some of you are really psychically sensitive and it's torturing you. It's actually torturing you. And so the idea of putting an effort to make something real with somebody, it just overwhelms you and stresses you out. And I just like, you retracted down this path where you look, again, it's a perception that I can feel someone has. It's not my perception. I can just feel it. I'm just channeling it, of the weakest me or the strongest me. There's like no in between for some reason in this person's mind. That's not for everybody, but it's just something I'm feeling and I just have to speak on it. Anyway, so that's, wow, that's that. Pisces, you got a long reading. It was not what I expected it to be at all, but I like this very practical look at yourself that leads to healing and some happiness for you. I like that. I really like that. All right, let's get an oracle card for advice. I'm going to do Wisdom of Oracle. Can I get an advice card, please, for my Piscean men, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and Piscean masculine energies pertaining to this spread? Yin, feminine energy, which is healing energy, right? Healing energy. It's reflective energy. It's creative energy. It's restorative. Yin. A lot of you are yearning for this queen. I think that's also a part of it. Like, I think this is Spirit saying, just go and talk. Just go be honest. Go be super honest about the torture you're living with, the pain that you're living with. For some of you, it's an addiction you're living with. Others of you actually got someone else going on in your life that you are obligated to. It's like, it's just a time to be honest with other people, this person in particular, honest with yourself, so you can start very practically looking at things. But this is a time to restore, reflect. Yeah, restore and reflect and heal. Yin, feminine, be in the flow, sit back. Don't do right now, because clearly it's like not, it's too much for you to try to like physically do. Sit back, restore, heal, even create if you can. I think that would even help you a lot, but this is very tangibly looking at yourself. Okay? Okay. Get in touch with that feminine side, masculines, okay? All right, Pisces. I hope this was helpful and informative. This is so not the reading I expected it to be. Everything else that you needed or curious about are linked below for your convenience. And I hope you guys have a really good night and a really good day. And I'll see you soon. Namaste.